Okay, now we are going to cover data field encapsulations. The idea is similar to taking medication in capsules, so that when you take the medications, you don't feel like it's a bitter. So that's the small medicine inside the capsule, so that we can take it without tasting anything. Same idea may apply data field. In terms of radius for circles, there are 3 radius. We should not be able to access the data directly. Or we should be able to access the data through the methods belongs to class of that particular objects. So like line number 27. So if you say my circle dot radius equal to 100, this should not be approved or should not be allowed. It means that we won't be able to access data directly outside the object. So we are looking at the last one. So if you're thinking about banking objects, when you deposit and withdraw, you should be able to deposit and withdraw using its own methods. For example, ATM or online banking system. We should not be able to access the banking accounts directly. So what we create here, visibility modifiers. Some textbooks just say modifiers. We actually use the modifier public and then no name. In terms of visibility, private, the underscore representing no modifiers. Next one is protected, and then public. So public means it's accessible from any other class within the same package or outside the package. So this one we are using no modifier. It still has access to this modifier from other class. So we have to make it as a private. So let's move to private. Now you can see that radius has a private access in circle, means it's only available within circle class. So if we want to access to that data, then you have to use a method that belongs to that class, which is line number 27. So if we want to change the value of radius belongs to that particular object, you need to refer to methods available with that class. So in this case, we are looking at set radius. So this is allowed. So we have the same answer. So ideally, when you define any classes, all data fields should be declared as a private by default, so that data belongs to the object will be protected from other classes. So let me just put some comments for the explanations. So why are we doing data field encapsulations? Making sure data field to be hidden from other classes or protected from other classes. Then how do we modify data? Then data can be accessed only through the methods of its class. So in our case, if we want to change the radius, we have to use a get set radius methods. If we want to have access to circle object, you can use get radius methods. Those two we call it as a setter or getter methods because it starts with SAT and GET. So only through the method of its class, okay, we refer to as setter and getters. By default, it should be hidden from other classes, while we make sure that that is protected from other classes. So that's the main idea of data field encapsulations. So let's look at here. What if we don't have these methods at all? That means our object become immutable. It means that we won't be able to change the data belongs to that object. So if you're looking at here my circle and my circle 2, without using those two methods called set radius to my circle or set radius to my circle 2, now we have no access to objects value or objects data, which is a good thing because that's the main idea of protecting data, so that we can declare data field in private, so that we have a very limited access. Only access we can have is just making sure that we introduce two methods in public so that we can use it anywhere we want. That's all. Thank you.